So, in spite of the objective facts that Donald Trump is a nightmare scenario for a president, he's a neo-fascist, he's an authoritarian. There's so many things this guy is against that is just basic common good, like objective science, like for human rights, gay rights, trans rights. He's anti-immigrant, just anti-everything. He's a fascist. Like this is fascism. This is American fascism unbridled. So even in light of these things that we know, and crazy things we know, like Donald Trump, as I speak right now, is having a rally, an indoor rally in the state of Oklahoma, and people are willingly going to go. With COVID-19 outbreaks already happening in the state, some of the highest in the country are in Oklahoma, he's going to pack tens of thousands of people into an arena because he needs a rally. It's mind-boggling. It really is. Genuinely mind-boggling. So, like I said, even in light of these things that are just literally insane that we know, is Donald Trump going to win again? I think he's going to win again, guys. Listen. If you had full participation, if you had 3/4 participation, if you had 60% participation, he'd win. He'd lose. I'm sorry. He would lose. Donald Trump and Joe Biden aren't going to get the youth vote. Okay? I forget Trump's numbers. It was very abysmal, but Biden's have been very abysmal too. They have been 5% with people 45 and under, 6%, just in the dirt. It's kind of where Bernie was with older people. And I'm just thinking, these people, the 45 and under, Gen Z, millennials, and part of Gen X are the largest voting bloc in the country. And only a fraction of it's going to show up to vote. Like, these people 45 and under aren't going to show up, guys. Donald Trump doesn't scare them. They don't have a future. Doomers don't care about voting. They don't care about politics. They know they don't have a voice in it. They find their voice elsewhere, primarily on the internet. And they just stow away. And it's kind of like, I get it. I understand. Joe Biden says openly, I have no empathy for them. So why would they show up for Joe Biden? They're definitely not showing up for Trump. But why, they're not going to show up for Biden either. It's the same thing to them. You have a neoliberal and an authoritarian neoliberal. Like, you're not fooling anybody. You're definitely not fooling them. So without all this being known, there are mathematical scenarios that say Biden can win 5 million in the popular vote and still lose to the Electoral College. There's a lot of room to lose. I'm really just trying to be a realist about this because everybody knows, even Trump supporters know how horrible Donald Trump is. And they're still going to vote for him. Like, you have to understand, they're still going to show up and vote for him. Because Donald Trump, we knew who he was before the election. Like, who's this stupid to be dumbfounded that they're going to show up again for him? You're clearly not paying attention. It doesn't matter what Donald Trump shows you post-election. We knew he was garbage pre-election. Okay? Like, they were... Oh, my God. They're going to show up for him again. Young people will not show up for him. The Electoral College is still a factor. So, my guess is he's getting elected again because of the factors I mentioned. Low voter turnout, 45 and under, Electoral College, and Biden just being an overall weak candidate, even weaker than Hillary. I don't know how that's possible, but Biden is that bad. So I think he's going to lose, guys. I really think Biden's going to lose. Trump's going to win. I think the Democrats can take the Senate and retain the House. So, Trump will be effectively a lame duck, but he will be an executive order battering ram that can still do some long-lasting damage for the next 4 years. Even though we could undo his executive orders and whatnot, it can still have short-term effects that are just damaging to the American populace. So, I don't know, man. Got to get him out. If I got to vote for Joe Biden to get Trump out, I'm doing it because I live in a swing state. I have a conscience, and Trump is the worst of the worst. He's a fascist. He's an authoritarian. He has totalitarian instincts. And if you can't see that, you're like a zombie who can tell who's a zombie and who's not. You're just a Trump zombie. And you're likely an authoritarian too, because you were raised authoritarians. Your parents were authoritarians. They raised you in an authoritarian church, or what have you. But it's time to wake up, sweetheart, okay? So, wow. I think Trump is going to win re-election. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, click the bell, and I'll meet you in the comments.